for the very latest news from Thailand. This is the fabulous Pattaya Media Group. If you could like and subscribe, well, that would be amazing. Thank you so much.
Thailand's Civil Aviation Authority has announced tougher rules on power banks carried by airline passengers, bringing Thailand into line with international aviation standards, already used by many airlines around the world. The new regulations cover those portable battery packs that so many of us carry to keep phones, tablets, and other devices charged while traveling. The move follows a series of incidents that have raised concerns across the aviation industry. Earlier this year, a fire aboard an Air Busan aircraft in South Korea was initially linked to a power bank, while travelers may also remember a Bangkok Airways flight from Samui to Hong Kong that had to divert to Bangkok after a power bank caught fire on board. A similar incident was reported on a Thai Air Asia flight in 2024. Fortunately, in all cases, cabin crews were able to deal with the situation quickly and no serious injuries were reported. However, aviation officials say lithium batteries remain one of the most significant fire risks aboard modern aircraft. Under the new rules, power banks must now travel in carry-on luggage only and are strictly prohibited from checked baggage. Passengers may carry batteries up to 100 watt-hours or around 20,000 milliamp hours without special permission. Larger units between 101 and 160 watt-hours will require prior approval from the airline. Any power bank with missing, damaged, or unreadable capacity labels may be refused carriage altogether. Passengers are also limited to carrying no more than 2 spare lithium batteries. And while power banks are still allowed on board, actually using them during a flight is now prohibited. Charging them from aircraft power outlets is also banned. Perhaps the most important change is that passengers can no longer place power banks in overhead lockers. They must remain somewhere easily accessible, such as a seat pocket, under the seat in front of you, or in your own pocket, allowing cabin crew to react quickly should any battery overheat or catch fire. So if you're traveling soon, it's worth checking your hand luggage before heading to the airport. The government has meanwhile warned merchants and recipients of the Thais Help Thais Plus relief scheme not to exchange program benefits for cash. The scheme was designed to help lower-income households cope with rising living costs and increasing prices for everyday necessities. However, reports have emerged of individuals advertising online that they are willing to exchange program credits for cash. Officials say both parties involved could face fraud charges. Businesses found breaking the rules risk suspension of payments, exclusion from future government support programs, and being required to repay any funds received. Authorities have also warned that simply advertising or encouraging such exchanges online could result in legal action. In Mae Hong Son province, 18 tourists stranded by flash flooding during a forest trek have been safely rescued. The group found themselves trapped after heavy rainfall caused a river to rise rapidly, making it impossible to continue their journey. Fortunately, they were able to send GPS coordinates to authorities, allowing rescue teams and local volunteers to locate them during a nighttime operation. All 18 were found safe, unharmed, and in good health before being escorted from the forest. Fuel prices have edged up again. Petrol and gasohol rose by 40 satang per litre yesterday, while diesel increased by 80 satang. That puts regular petrol at just under 53 baht a litre, diesel at over 41 baht, and the increasingly popular B20 diesel blend at around 36 baht per litre. The increases follow continued uncertainty in global energy markets and ongoing concerns over international fuel supplies. Closer to home, a family is demanding answers following the death of a young woman at a petrol station in our region. Initially, it was believed the woman had collapsed while working, with suggestions that a combination of kratom juice and energy drinks may have contributed to her death during a long shift. However, her father says CCTV footage tells a very different story. After reviewing security camera recordings, he claims the footage shows his daughter's boyfriend repeatedly punching her before she collapsed, suffered convulsions, and lost consciousness. The boyfriend reportedly admitted the couple had argued, but claimed he merely pushed her and that she struck her head when she fell. The family is now urging police to review the evidence as quickly as possible. In South Pattaya, a 19-year-old Thai woman was rushed to hospital after falling from the 3rd floor of a busy open-air bar late on Wednesday night. Rescue workers found her suffering multiple abrasions after she crashed through part of the roof structure below. She received emergency treatment at the scene before being transported to hospital. Police are continuing their investigation and have yet to determine exactly how the incident occurred. And finally, some good news for beachgoers. Pattaya authorities have launched a fresh enforcement campaign targeting illegal beach chair rentals, unauthorized alcohol sales, and other activities that generate frequent complaints from visitors. Inspections along both Pattaya and Jomtien beaches found relatively few operators present. However, one individual was arrested for illegally selling alcohol on the beach. City Hall says the operation is aimed at improving the overall beach environment and reducing disturbances that can lead to public nuisance or fights. And the weather? More of the same for today and the weekend. Expect highs around 33 degrees, overnight lows of 28, plenty of humidity, and the chance of thunderstorms appearing almost without warning. In other words, keep the sunglasses handy, but don't put the umbrella too far away.
Local and national news today from Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.